Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 of this Seismitoad Giratina week. Let's get right into it, shall we? So far the deck has been performing pretty well, 4 wins and 2 losses so far this week, so not too bad. We've had quite a variety of decks. We've had a mirror match, Vespiquen-Flareon, Night March, Giratina deck, and now we're up against Patriarch. Is that John Kettler? I'm not really sure, but we'll see. I've actually faced him quite a few times during previous games and testings using this deck, so I'm not entirely sure if he's using the exact same deck, but guess we'll see. So right away I want to get Hoopa, but what do I get rid of? Tool Scrapper? I know I'm getting rid of Lysander, but Tool Scrapper or the Headringer? Gonna go with Tool Scrapper. There's our Hoopa. There's a Shaman priced and a Seismitoad priced. And Keldeo is priced as... oh no, never mind. Keldeo is not priced, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what is running, so I'm just gonna get all the safe-ish cards. And now we Shaman for 5 more. And now we might be in for a rough game, given how we cannot attack this turn. We can't lock him. He has free reign on his trainers this upcoming turn. And looking at our hand, we really have nothing to draw for next turn. We can't Versus Seeker because there's Lysander. Played Forest of Giant Plants, so this might be Vespiquen, this might be Executor, this might be Oddish, Muscleband, and Lysander. Beedrill, wow. So it's Beedrill? I have no idea what Beedrill does, to be honest. I really have no idea. He ends us, which kind of helps us. Beedrill has 50 HP, so he better wish. Yeah, he's just using all his word. What does this do? Wow. If he had gotten 3 heads, that would have KO'd us. Weedle would have KO'd a Seismitoad. So, okay now. Clearly Weedle is a threat. Gonna play that, and I might want to start attacking with Giratina fairly soon, because that way he won't have Forest of Giant Plants, even though he will have trainers. And unfortunately, yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I definitely should have A, played the Hammer, and B, played Sycamore to get a Poison, Hypnotoxic Laser, or Muscle Band to KO Weedle. I just assumed I had Muscle Band. I'm so sorry, guys. That was a huge misplay on my end. Seems like, okay, there's the Beedrill, and Kakuna just takes the KO. Wow. Kakuna just takes the KO like it's nothing. Jeez. Now I'm in a terrible position. And I'm gonna have to discard so much because I misplayed so bad the previous turn. And we don't even get... okay. We get Computer Search, so that's good. There's our Shaman. I'm gonna get rid of the other Super Scoop Up. I'm gonna get rid of Sycamore. I might want to end him next turn. We've already gotten rid of 2 Versus Seekers. So yeah, that's obviously not good. Just gonna play this. And okay, no more Forest of Giant Plants, which is good, obviously, for us. He's going to confuse and poison us for 90 damage if he gets an energy, which he probably will, but we can get out of that with Keldeo, and it will take him a while to get another Beedrill up without Forest of Giant Plants. Once again, Giratina pulling through for us with the other special luck. And I can't believe a combination of Weedle and Kakuna managed to KO a Seismitoad. How often do you see that with bug bites? Yeah. Okay. We're still okay. We're still okay so far. Fortunately, 2 DCs in discard pile. I wish I had this on this guy. No need to show me, so that's apparently the first time I've been confused in this game. I need... Oh, this is rough. Like, I'm gonna play the hammer just in case I whiff. So I could end, hoping to get the muscle band, which I didn't have earlier, or a laser, and I mean, they're both muscle bands and all 4 lasers in theory are still there, and I would get rid of his hand, but he didn't do much last turn, so I'm gonna call Riz to get the best odds of getting that. There we have the laser. Flip doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna get rid of the Burbank City and the Sycamore, or the Super Scoop Up. The Super Scoop Up. It's not gonna be doing any significant damage in a while. I'll have my second Giratina almost powered up. I can rush in, retreat, take the KO with Chaos Wheel. No Forest of Giant Plants for him. No Pokemon tool cards either, so that's great. And yeah, that misplay by not using Juniper earlier, or Sycamore, sorry, cost us a bit, but we've managed to pull it back. We're doing okay so far. We're hanging on, we're tight in prices. He gets Kakuna out, attaches an energy, plays his own N. So I'm gonna play my hammer again. Wow, is that 3 for 3? That's 4 energy. He has 1 energy attackers. I'm not sure how many energies he does run in the deck, but do I N? Yeah, I'm gonna N again. I'm gonna touch this, I'm gonna touch this, and I'm going to rush in and attack with a new Giratina to prevent him getting Beedrill, energy, and KOing my Giratina EX with our own Burbank City Gym and Poison. This guy is in no risk of getting knocked out. At most he will do 90 damage. It will take him another 2 turns to power up another Beedrill, thanks to no Burbank City Gym, I mean Forest of Giant Plants, and Giratina can take a KO on either of these, so he would have to stall a bit. He did get off the end pretty good. We have Lysanders back there, so that stadium luck this game is what's going to win it for us, because yeah, we're poisoned and confused. We just rush in right away, we retreat once again, we can attach this just in case. We can get back a laser, the only laser we've played so far. There's no need to waste it. We are doing 120 damage, and unless he ends once again, anything, I can just first Seeker Lysander either of the EXs for the win. So there's not much Patriarch can do. I'm really wondering if that's John Kettler, because I've faced him a lot during this past week while I've been trying out the deck. We'll see. I will ask him later through Facebook. So, off to a good start with this deck. We're gonna be at a 5-2 record, which is great. Hopefully we can end the week at an 8-2 record. Yeah, he played the AC, so He gets 3 heads this time around. And that's the game. Good game. Yeah, he pretty much couldn't do anything at all. Pretty fun deck he was using. I don't know how competitive it really is, because the damage output is kind of low, and given how prominent Hypnotoxic Laser is, or has been since it was released, you would expect almost all decks to have something against it, besides possibly using it. And with the sacrifice, or not sacrifice, with the trade-off of using Forest of Giant Plants to get those turn 1 Beedrills and things like that fancy plays, you're sacrificing a lot of potential damage output with Burbank City Gym. I don't know if he runs one or any at all, but it's pretty big that you don't, as with it you can potentially 2-hit KO EX 180 HP EX Pokemon, but without it though, things get a bit tough. Okay, so from the preview we saw Colorless, Psychic, Fire and Grass, so I'm guessing this is Vespiquen-Flare once again. Ditto and Shaymin will probably be the colorless Pokemon. Psychic, I would expect it to be a Mr. Mime. There's a Blacksmith. Now I won't forget that Blacksmith can't be used on grass Pokemon, which would probably be very important to remember. Silver Bangle on Eevee. He might run Leafeon as well, which would not be good for us since we started off with Seismitoad. We'll see though. We'll see. Our hand is... oh, Hex Maniac now. There's no computer searching for Hoopa for me this time around. He didn't attach an energy. So I think I might want to go all in with Giratina. I mean, Hex Maniac was the supporter of choice. That means he... until the... no, it's only me. Okay. So I'm gonna go all in on Giratina, I believe. Discard this and this. Just gonna get Giratina attached to it and AC Seismitoad. That way I can Sycamore and hope to hit a TCG or a double Dragon Energy next turn, and once again prevent him from attacking. This is a very all-in play on my end. Not a very conservative move like I usually like to do, and maybe it was a mistake since I would have had the option of 4 versus Seekers to use next turn. Okay, that's weird. No chat, no problem at all. It's not like we've been using it at all. He attached an energy. So yeah, right now I'm regretting not using Sycamore, actually. Really regretting it. Not regretting it, but it was definitely the right play because of the potential 4 versus Seekers. I could have gotten TCE and versus Seeker right away and just versus Seeker. No, I still needed to get Seismitoad out of the active spot. Never mind. I am letting him use Battle Compressors, which is a trade-off of not locking with Seismitoad, I guess. Yeah, that might have been too big of an all-in play for me. It's just trying to get as many Pokemon in the discard as possible. If I can somehow... that was his energy attachment for a turn. If I manage to attack... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokemon in the discard pile. This guy has Silver Bangle though. So that's 100, 120. He gets 3 more right now. that's 150. He would only need 2 more. With the Ditto, that's 1 more. Yeah, I'm really regretting. Yep, 3 more Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, he only needs 1 Pokemon. Okay, this is what we wanted to see. I really should have I really should have Sycamore last turn, but you also can't know what you're going to draw, you know. So it wasn't that terrible of a play, but it definitely wasn't the best one either. The other Giratina is priced, which is unfortunate. If we get heads here, nope. Okay, so let's see. Can we use? Let's get a Shaman. No, I don't want to fish anymore for any further for a potential Crushing Hammer. That's just, there's just no need. Okay, so he's locked in terms of energy and trainers. Yeah, I really should have started out with a Seismitoad lock and then followed up with a Giratina, not the other way around. Especially because the other Giratina is priced. He's really thinking about this though, so who to promote? Like, what this tells me is he might not have a way to get another Pokemon in the discard pile, or he was counting to make sure he will get the knockout. An energy, wow, is he going to hit tackle? I really doubt it. Yeah, I was gonna say, why would you attach an energy there? Did he know Pokemon in the discard pile? So he's at 160 damage. It's gonna be really unfortunate for him if he doesn't get it. He's down to 12 cards in his deck too. So is he really not going to get it? No, he can get an unknown with his Ultra Ball. Yep. Damn. Gosh, I really did misplay, didn't I? And yeah, there's only 2 energy there for him. He's expecting the luck next turn, so that's why he's getting an N back. Yeah, that's the right play. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't play well though. Should have started out slow and steady with Seismitoad, use that Sycamore. Yeah, okay. I might not actually want to. Okay, I really need a DZ, like, and my hand, there's no point. Yeah, I'm just gonna Sycamore everything away. I did not get the DCE, and I have no more Shaman left. I'm not drawing any more cards this turn, which means I'm pretty much done for. Yep. Hoopa. I am pretty much done for. 1, 2, 3 DCEs. Didn't get one. Yep, I lost this game since turn 1. I really did. He stays asleep, which buys us a turn, but I actually wanted to get the DCE to 60. He would have been at 90, and he would have been KO'd coming into my turn, which would have given me the chance to target something for next turn. But now he can play all the tools he wants. Once this guy is KO'd, Flareon can just come up and wreck, as he will one-hit KO everything. there's 3 fire and 2 DCEs in play. Even if one is prized, he still has a second one to retreat, so I really can't even stall him out. Yeah. I'm so upset about that turn 1, about what I did there. That was such a bad play for me. It really was. Okay, so there's no point. What do I N? What do I do? I guess I N. Do I have Coldress here? Nope. Yeah, but N is not good odds. Yeah. This is pretty not important. Unless I miraculously... Yeah, no, I'm not winning this game. Unless miraculously there's 2 DCs in these prizes, and yeah. For me to win... Yeah, I'm not winning. I really am not winning. He gets a DC too. That's a lot of damage. And I can't... There's no way I can KO Vespiquen. And both... Okay, this is interesting. I might... Nope. He can just KO. Retreat KO. Yeah. I'm so upset. I got too greedy. Too greedy. If I had heads there, it would have gotten very interesting. But yeah, he's just counting. I'm not gonna make this any longer. He has more than enough Pokemon. He did 360 last turn, so he should know. That was with weakness, so half of that is 180. More than enough. But okay. That puts us at 4 and 3. This, I will say, was my greediness 100%. I should have used that computer search to get a DCE, get the luck right away. I could have attacked that turn. I mean, there was no need to be that greedy and to allow him another turn of trainers. And because, yeah, even if he had pulled up Vespiquen to attack, like, he couldn't use battle compressors, which meant he was down. Like, he might not have even gotten a KO with it, with Vespiquen against Seismitoad. But yeah, that game's done. Gotta learn from my mistakes. And let's stay focused. These starts are not very helpful either. Hopefully Hoopa isn't priced. If Hoopa is not priced, then this will be a very okay start. And wow, we're up against a Gengar EX. Okay, so this is interesting. Gonna do this. I might... Oh, this is unfortunate. But yeah, Hoopa. I think Seismitoad is the right play here. So I'm gonna get Seismitoad. Yeah, 2 Seismitoads, Keldeo. Play them both, attach this to this, attach this to this, and Shaman for 6. Pretty nice. There we go. I will do this, and I'm not afraid of anything he can do, so there's no need to rush in and retreat. I guess he could play Hex Maniac though. But in case he plays lasers or something like that, I have 3 pretty good cards. Like AC means I can get back Shaman, and wow, gets rid of 2-Dimension Valley. That's weird. Yeah, so it is Gengar-Trevenant. I'm not really afraid of the Trevenant at this point, especially with this guy locked. I can get more cards with AC on Shaman. Okay. He's gonna attack with Trevenant. That's interesting. That is very interesting. We will 3-hit KO each other. Wow, he really should have waited. That's 2 Trevenants in the discard pile, okay. So, I'm gonna see Rosic, his DCE away, I'm going to do this, and yeah, this is what I really should have done last game. Slow and steady wins the race. 50, he's under lock, I got rid of his energy. He's not gonna be attacking anytime soon with either of these Pokemon. He could attach a DCE and start placing 3 damage counters everywhere. Excuse me. But he does decide to attach to Gengar. He's down 2 Dimension Valley though, so if he plays 4, that means he has 2 left. I did discard one of my... yeah, okay. There's a Dimension Valley. Okay. 3 damage counters. Wow. Why? Okay, I guess he forgot. Just gonna get rid of his energy this way. Or do I want more cards? That's 3 stadiums. Like, what are the odds he has the last one? They're not very good, so I'm gonna draw more cards actually. Yeah. I wanted to poison him. Do I want to fetch a DCE? I don't think I do. Just gonna attack. Yeah. Math doesn't work out, unfortunately, for us to KO him. Next turn. Does he have the Dimension Valley? Well, he's going for it. He really is. Does he get it though? If he doesn't, retreating would be a pretty good choice, and there's the victory. Okay, so that was a quick game, a very quick game. I reckon I will go for another game. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh, we do get our our Pokemon nurse, our Pokemon Center lady, excuse me. No, I'm gonna leave the video like this. So yeah, 1 win, 1 loss. That's okay. Thank you very much for watching. Come back tomorrow for the final episode of Seismitoad Giratina week. And also tomorrow I'll be putting up a poll on Facebook to determine which deck I use next week. So if there's something you want me to use from that list, don't forget to vote. Don't forget to leave a like if you can, and thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.